You're listening to the Michael Papinchak Show. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Michael Papinchak Show. I have it's just Jason and I. We have had some guests lately doing some special watch shows, Great American Band shows. Yeah. We've had some good content coming out.
Mm-hmm. They're kind of overshadowing us.
Yeah, well,
we had to get back to basics.
Yeah, so this is actually. So I've wanted to talk about this topic for a while. I like to watch true crime on YouTube.
Yeah,
and this is by no means a true crime podcast or anything of that nature. Yeah. But
you send me a lot of, hey, look at this.
Well, because it's so remarkable,
right?
Like you can't believe it's true.
It's outlandish.
Yeah, and of all,
I need an ice machine like that. By the way.
You got to get an ice machine like that. I mean, well,
Mark had one too.
Well, first off, my fridge is like the most basic fridge of all fridges. My fridge, to me, that's like a basement fridge. That's like the fridge you have in your basement.
Yeah.
You know, you have a fridge with an ice maker where you could, it's in the door.
Yeah, but the pieces are too big.
Yeah, so.
I like the small.
You got to Danielle gave that to me.
Tell her to get me one.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. So we should just wrap that up.
Right.
Yeah. So I have this ice maker because my fridge doesn't make ice because it's a basement fridge.
The good ice, as they say.
Yeah. So I have an ice maker, and so here's the deal. So I sent Jason. So I follow this channel called Explore With Us or something like that. It's on YouTube, and I said, Jason, you need to watch this YouTube video because of all the serial killers, of all the crazy shit. This, to me, my mouth was open the entire, just when you thought it couldn't get any crazier.
Right. It got weirder.
It just took another leap.
I didn't see the whole thing.
Okay, well, we're going to, I have notes.
Step by step.
Step by step.
Okay.
So, I couldn't, there's no, Wikipedia article on this, which is bizarre because Kona has a Wikipedia article. I mean, everything has a Wikipedia article. So I read the CNN, the Fox News, the ABC News. I read all these different news reports and tried to put together.
I'm going to look it up so I can be part of the discussion.
So his name is Stephen Plattle. Okay.
That's your first mistake.
Pladl. And so this is TMPS. This is a special true crime edition, The Incest Murders. Okay, so first off, right away, the incest murders is all you're probably already thinking, what the hell are these guys going to be talking about, right? So, Stephen Plattle, by the end of this story, Pladl. Not only will he be dead, but 3 other people will be deceased. So let's start at the beginning, 1995.
Oh my,
1995.
This is going to be better than the crazy chimpanzee.
Yes. Yeah. Well, the Travis the chimp, that's one of
the best shows ever.
That Travis the chimp is quite a story.
It was wearing Tommy Bahama shirts.
Yeah.
Just so messy.
Can you imagine them walking into Nordstrom with Travis buying shirts for him?
I'd be, I'm going to go take my break.
Yeah. Someone else, please get all the commission you want off Travis the Chimp.
I'm gonna go hit on the girls at Charlie's Steakhouse.
Yes, I like my face.
Charlie's Subs. Yeah, I'll be back after the massacre is finished.
I'll be at the food court.
Right.
So 1995, Stephen Plattle, age 20, meets Alyssa, age 15, on the internet. They quickly become pregnant and have a daughter they named Denise. So right there, 20 and 15.
A little odd.
So that is also a little wait a minute, that's statutory rape, but I don't.
Not right.
I mean, but they do later get divorced, so they at some point got married. So I don't know. I couldn't find. Did they get married at age 20 and 15,
or just have the baby,
or did they just have the baby? Did they get married later? Because this is statutory rape. Yeah. I don't know what age of consent is, but wherever they were, but 20 and 15.
For me, 21's a good.
Yeah, that's
kind of even 18. I'm like, still teen.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, 21 is kind of a good. Yeah.
Baseline.
First off, what is an 18-year-old and I going to talk about? Paw Patrol.
There was a today. My buddy and I were driving on 19.
Yeah.
And it said like welcome or congratulations, something like Carl and Renee, class of 2022.
Yeah.
I was like, Johnny, when we graduated high school, they weren't even born.
Yeah, exactly.
We're
Yeah.
old.
Yeah, 2003, I graduated high school.
Yeah, born.
2003.
It's not good.
No.
So
it's not good at all.
We've already started first paragraph, statutory rape.
Statutory rape. Okay, so now they have a daughter, Denise, and she was given up for adoption at the age of 8 months. And in all the articles I saw, Melissa, because obviously the Stephen and Denise, who becomes Katie, they're deceased. So all the articles are based on his first wife's information. And she said they gave her up for adoption because they were young, poor, and Stephen was physically abusing baby Denise, pinching her until she was black and blue.
Yeah.
And when she would cry, he'd put her into a cooler until she would almost suffocate to like muffle the crying.
Oh.
So Alyssa was like, we obviously can't have this child. So they gave her up for adoption, and she was adopted by Tony and Kelly Fusco from Wingdale, New York, and renamed Katie. Okay.
Correct.
Now, so this is an interesting thing. Alyssa and Stephen stay married. Okay.
Okay, so to recap.
Yeah.
20-year-old man marries 15-year-old girl, or hooks up with 15-year-old girl.
Yes.
They have a baby.
Yes.
Abusive to baby.
Yes.
Up for adoption, and enter another couple from New York.
Yes.
Who wants a baby.
And so Denise gets adopted by the Fuscos. She becomes Katie.
Correct.
And goes off to New York. And however, Alyssa and Stephen stay married. And Alyssa said throughout their whole relationship, he was violent and angry, temperamental, and unpredictable. And you wonder why. Now they were young, but you wonder why did they stay together? But it is.
Well, be careful. You don't want to be a victim. Basher.
Yeah. So
that's how I think.
Who knows?
I'm like, you could do something about that.
Nothing I read said that he was being abusive, at least physically, to Alyssa early on.
Just the baby.
Just the baby. So yeah, he might have been angry and unpredictable, but I don't think Alyssa was getting beat up. But anyway, they stay together. Okay. Now, we're going to zoom all the way to January of 2016.
Oh, this is 10 years.
Yeah.
Or no. Wait,
no.
20 years.
20.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
20 years.
Katie, who was Denise, is now 18 years old.
Right.
And I think, I would guess most adopted kids, they might want to know who their biological parents are.
Right.
So Katie goes on a search for her biological parents and finds Stephen and Alyssa on social media.
Oh, boy. Messages
them and expresses interest in reconnecting. So now Katie has reconnected with Stephen and Alyssa.
As an adult.
As now a legal adult. I'm 18. And they start chatting. Okay. So now we're in August of 2016. Instead of going to college, Katie moves in with Stephen and Alyssa, who now have a 6-year-old daughter and an 11-year-old daughter. So Alyssa,
one big happy family, huh?
Okay. Her partner, her husband, whatever, was abusive to one baby.
Yeah.
But she decides we'll stay together and have 2 more, thinking maybe we were too young. Let's mature, and then he'll be a better father. Now, there's no reports of any abuse to those 2, but so now you have Stephen, Alyssa, their 2 daughters,
yes,
and then Katie Fusco, who is their biological daughter,
correct,
who was Denise. The Fuscos, the adopted parents, they were apprehensive, obviously, but she's an adult.
What are you gonna do?
And there's a theme with the Fuscos. They don't seem to really parent her. It's like, well, you make your own decisions. You don't want to go. Listen, if I said to my mom, I'm going to move in with some people instead of going to college, she'd have punched me in my face. It's this weird thing. She is an adult. She can make her own decisions.
Yeah.
But it's like,
in the dynamic of they are my biological parents,
and you want to get to know them, because you're an adult now. Exactly. So Fusco's apprehensive, but she's old enough to make her own decisions. Now, by this point, Stephen and Alyssa were separate. They were sleeping in separate bedrooms. Alyssa said he was emotionally and verbally abusive.
Mm-hmm.
And so not only is Katie's actually going into a home that is starting to break. Okay,
Right.
which is
unstable,
which is a very interesting thing. Okay, we already see that Stephen isn't quite a great guy, not a stable guy.
Right.
Now Katie's entering Kona. Kona is trying to, I think, just get onto Jason's body at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, relax.
God, she is such a ham.
Oh yeah.
So now they're sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Correct.
Unstable household. Katie
Where
enters.
do they live?
You know what? I did not write it down.
I forget.
I think so. It's weird because there's New York's involved,
Yeah.
like Connecticut, North Carolina.
Yeah.
But
all
like
over the
it's like
place.
upstate New York. So like Connecticut, you know what I mean? So it's
Yeah.
somewhere around that area. So at some point, Alyssa tells Katie, listen, you need to know that the one of the big reasons we gave you up for adoption
Right.
is that your father was abusive to you,
Right.
pinched you, put you in coolers, all this
Yeah,
stuff.
bad things.
Like, so you just need to know, like, I think you need to know that it was
Yeah.
not a good situation.
Right.
And
We wanted better. I wanted better for you.
they wanted her to be happy, and Alyssa knew that they were too young to handle this child. He was too much of a wacko.
Yeah.
But Katie did not seem concerned at all.
Okay.
She just kind of took it and said, okay. So Alyssa also stated that after Katie moved in, Stephen started to like change. He started to wear slim fit shirts, shaved his beard, grew his hair long. And this is the first wacky thing. One night, Alyssa noticed that Stephen slept on the floor of Katie's bedroom.
Mm.
Okay, so that's our first little glimpse of foreshadowing what's to come here.
My goodness.
Then the next night, Stephen does the same. Sleeps on the floor of Katie's bedroom.
Katie's okay with this,
Apparently.
or she doesn't know.
I know. I think she's fully aware.
Okay.
Because based on what happens
Somebody
next.
else is in my room. I'm aware.
Yeah. So I think this is not by mistake.
He's not sneaking in after she's already sleeping.
No. This is, I think, a welcomed.
Getting a few Z's.
Yeah.
No.
A welcomed thing.
Come on in.
Yes. So Alyssa confronts Stephen
Mm-hmm.
and is like, "What are you doing? That's weird. That's your biological daughter.
Right.
Like this is bizarre."
Doesn't make sense.
He grabs Katie, leaves the house, and says, "It's none of your business." To I'm Alyssa. Okay.
Okay.
I mean, we live under the same roof. You're
my
sleeping
business.
on the floor of your biological daughter's room.
Yeah.
So, November of 2016, Alyssa moves out of the house. This is a few months later.
Okay.
She moves out.
With the two little kids.
Well, they share custody. So
Gotcha.
whatever the living situation was,
Gotcha.
Stephen and Alyssa shared custody of the two younger daughters.
Gotcha.
I'm telling you, man. This is already weird.
Yeah, it's very.
Yeah, I haven't turned to the page
This is a
yet.
cobweb.
Yeah, when I turn the page, this shit's there's gonna be a big fan, and it's just gonna be
Okay.
May of 2017.
Okay.
Alyssa, for whatever reason, reads her 11-year-old daughter's journal. In the journal, she finds out that Stephen is now asking the two younger daughters to refer to Katie as stepmother, and that Katie is pregnant with his child.
Oh no.
Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. So they have now started a sexual relationship.
Yeah.
She is now stepmother and now pregnant with her biological father's kid. Alyssa confronts Stephen and he responds with, "We're in love." Okay, so I just want everyone to be clear that Stephen is Katie's actual biological father, and they are now having sex, and she is now pregnant. Still married to Alyssa, though a separate. Alyssa calls the police, obviously. So, here we go. We're just getting deeper now.
I don't even know what to say.
Exactly.
I'm
Yeah, exactly.
I'm at a loss.
When I was watching the video, I was like paralyzed with,
Yeah.
this can't be real.
Yeah.
I mean, I've heard.
This is like a Lifetime movie.
Yeah.
Like,
I've heard things that serial killers do.
yeah.
And we're talking about like chopping off heads.
Yeah.
Ted Bundy had sex with dead bodies.
Right.
Like really horrible things.
Yeah.
But there's something about this that is just like, it's so, you literally have nothing to say.
Yeah. I don't even know how to feel about it.
Exactly. So here we go. We're digging another a little bit deeper here. July 20th of 2017, 2 months after the divorce of Stephen and Alyssa was final, Stephen marries Katie.
That can't be legal.
It is not legal. They lied on the application, said they were not related. The Fuscos, Katie's adoptive parents, again, don't go to college. Move in with your biological parents. They're at the wedding.
No.
I'm going to put this on YouTube, and the thumbnail is going to be it's going to be their wedding picture of Stephen and Katie, her biological parents, and Stephen's mother. That's their wedding photo. And she's in a little black dress. And the Fuscos said, well, we can't tell her what to do, so we might as well be supportive. And Stephen's mother was there. So they didn't go to Vegas, or they didn't go to the courthouse. They had the biological parents there. I'm sorry, the adopted parents there. Stephen's mother. They could have done this in secret. But no, they included family. They got married. Now, obviously, it's illegal, but they lied on the application. Therefore,
they have a marriage license.
Yeah.
My goodness.
So Stephen, who's like 40 and she's like 20, they get married with family present.
While she's pregnant.
Yeah. Because on September 1st of 2017,
the baby's born.
She gives birth to their son, Bennett, and they move into a house together in Nightdale.
Bennett's dad is technically the grandfather.
Yes. Yeah. Bennett, Stephen Plagle, Plattle is Bennett's father and grandfather. Yeah, all at the same time. This is not good. This is ding 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 ding. This is like some real
banjo.
Yeah, this is not good at all.
No, this is horrific.
I'm sure the wedding musician was the kid from Deliverance playing the banjo.
That's the creepiest thing in the world.
The creepiest.
There's nothing. I'm sorry. That scene is not good.
Yeah. So they move in together at a house in a cul-de-sac, American dream, white picket fence kind of deal in Nightdale, North Carolina.
Okay.
So now, a few months later, January of 2018, Stephen and Katie were arrested for incest. So somehow, whatever it was, Alyssa or someone, Alyssa did call the police. So
they knew.
So there was something going on, and eventually they were arrested.
Okay.
The judge orders them to have no contact, so they have to now be separated. Stephen's mother gets custody of the son, Bennett.
Okay.
And, so here is Stephen Plattle's lawyer, Rick Friedman II. He says that Stephen never... So you know how lawyers, they're on your side.
Of course.
They're working for you.
Well,
you could have killed 20 people. Yeah. They're trying to get you the best deal, the best circumstance. Listen, if you've killed 20 people and it's pretty obvious, they're not there to get you, out of it. They're just there to maybe avoid the death penalty.
Yeah, limit the damage.
Exactly. So they're there to support you.
Right.
So he says, well, Stephen never pressured her into this relationship. Okay, well, still doesn't matter. It's still illegal, but okay. So this is a quote now.
From the lawyer.
From Stephen Plattle's lawyer. This case is an 18-year-old girl who shows up at the doorstep of a 40-year-old man who's going through difficult times with his wife. They have a bond because they're biologically related. But they never knew each other before they had a sexual relationship. He was head over heels in love with her, so much so that outweighed the issue of them being biologically related. So
No.
yeah, that's
some lawyer bullshit.
yes. Well, that's what lawyers are for. That's what a lawyer.
The spin, huh?
That's the
spin.
That's the spin.
Okay, well,
That-
listen.
That's the spin.
We're almost 40.
Yeah. Yep.
I am not attracted to 18-year-old girls. They're too young.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Yeah, and she's like 18 to 20. I mean, obviously time is passing, so I don't, she's 19, 20, but still, it's not like 10 years have gone by.
On top of it,
yeah,
this is his daughter.
biological daughter. We're not talking like we're not talking like no, this is his direct offspring.
Oh, this is weird.
Okay. So, at this point, Katie then moves in with the Fuscos.
There's no like jail time or anything.
Well, there's no time for jail time because of what happens next.
Okay. So they were ordered to separate.
They were arrested.
Okay.
Ordered to separate. Now, if what happens next didn't happen, I have no idea if there would be future jail time or maybe that's all that they needed to do. The judges had to separate them and kind of end the relationship. I mean, I don't know if the marriage was voided or annulled or whatever you would call it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Not recognized.
But it doesn't matter because of what happens next.
Okay.
In April of 2018, Katie and Tony Fusco leave their home in the family minivan, and Steven follows them. Okay?
Steven was like stalking them.
Yeah. They're in New Milford, Connecticut. Steven approaches the minivan, shoots out the windows, killing Katie, now age 20, and Tony Fusco, age 56.
Wait. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Fusco couple.
Yeah.
What are their names?
Tony and Kelly.
You said Katie.
Okay, yeah. So it's confusing. So Katie, the daughter,
right,
their adopted daughter, who's 20,
was in the van.
Was in the van with Tony, and they were going somewhere.
Okay.
Kelly
was not in the van.
No.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Steven's lurking about.
Yeah, he's being a creeper.
He has a plan. I mean, this is his plan.
Premeditation.
Yes. He follows them, shoots out the car, blows out the windows, kills Tony, and kills Katie. So he kills the adopted father, and he kills his daughter/wife.
Okay.
Then the cops in Dover, New York, because again, it's all kind of in the same vicinity there.
Right.
Find Steven, now aged 42, dead in his car of what they believe was a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
Right.
Now, so Steven's dead, Katie's dead, Tony's dead. While all this was happening, Steven Plattle's mother calls 911 and says, "My son called me and confessed to these murders and also confessed to murdering their son, Bennett."
What?
So Steven's mother calls into the 911 that Katie had broken up with Steven over the phone.
Oh.
Okay. Steven said he was going to take the baby to New York to live with Katie. So that was his cover because he was in North Carolina. That was his cover for going up there.
Right. Like, why would he be up there?
Yeah.
Right.
Said her son was very upset. So while all of this was happening, so I'm assuming after he kills Katie and Tony, while he's driving to go kill himself, he calls his mom, confesses to everything.
Yeah.
Says not to go to their house in North Carolina.
Right.
Because,
I'm going to New York.
Because the police found their son Bennett dead in that house, like alone, was just left for like dead in that house. So he kills.
The kid's like, what, 2?
Yeah, I mean, he's
18 months old.
It's like a baby.
Oh.
So kills.
What the fuck?
His wife, the adopted father, himself, and their son. That's how. So basically, she and actually, what's funny is I only found one article so far that stated this because a lot of them they don't even explain why he killed everyone. Okay, obviously,
right. That's what I mean. Like,
obviously, they got arrested. They were separated.
She's like, I'm breaking up with you.
But that's a pretty big part of the story.
I'm going back to my adopted family.
Yes, This was obviously the baby. She doesn't even have the baby. The
Right,
the
it's with him.
baby's with
him.
with Steven's. Well, custody was given to Steven's mother,
Okay.
who was near Steven. So
Yeah,
now
he can
I don't
see it whenever.
Yeah, I don't know if there was some kind of, you can only see him on the weekends or something. But
Right.
obviously, the baby was much more with Steven's part of the family. So Katie, that was the catalyst.
Right. The breaking up.
That was the
trigger.
I finally found in an article. Why did he do this? Okay, you got arrested. Okay, you had to separate. Okay, well, nothing really there was like a trigger. The trigger was Katie called him and said, "We're done. This is done. I don't have custody of the baby anymore.
This is too weird.
We're far apart. We got arrested." And I think maybe, I don't know, maybe she woke up and was like, "This is fucked up." And just basically said, "We're over." Steven already being abusive to babies,
Yeah.
verbally abusive to his wife. I mean, I believe in one of the articles, Alyssa said he would threaten to kill himself. He was a real whacked out guy.
Now, what happened to Alyssa and the other two young girls?
Well, they lived on.
They're living today.
They're alive. So
They're good.
Mrs. Fusco, I think, like I said, what is it?
Kelly?
Yeah, I think, Kelly's alive. Alyssa's alive. And the two daughters. I mean, as of these murders, they were not murdered. So Alyssa said, all the articles ended with this quote from Alyssa. "I'm grieving. I'm sad. I'm upset. But I also want to have something good come out of this. If it's to get truth out there, to open people's eyes to incest." I don't know how rampant incest is, but I got to tell you something. I think this guy, even if he met some young 20-year-old at Starbucks that wasn't his biological daughter,
right, was still a wackadoo,
I think would still have some kind of whacked out. I'm not sure.
The incest part's kind of not the main problem for him.
Yeah.
That's how badly he's messed up. Wonder if there was something with how he was brought up or something.
Yeah.
His background was a little, that's like the Hills Have Eyes stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
This is
not good.
When, this to
you kind of wonder, right? Is that, listen.
Yeah.
I've been to Fayette County.
Oh, yes. I grew up in Fayette County.
Yeah. We've seen some things.
Yeah. I grew up in Fayette County. I've spent a lot of time in West Virginia, and
there's some stuff.
Yeah, you see some things. You definitely see some things.
Yeah.
And it's not
a lot of family looking the same.
It's not great.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's they're all related in some way or another.
Yeah.
But this story of listen, I've been watching.
That's a really disturbing story.
Yeah. I mean, I watched one where this girl born in Iran, parents get out of there, move to the U.S. for a better life. That whole story. Well, she becomes a big PETA activist, a vegan. She has this really weird YouTube channel. She's just a real strange duck. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
All the vegan protests and PETA protests and all that. And that's fine. You want to be a vegan, whatever.
Uh-huh.
Well, her YouTube channel, I guess it's not getting the views it used to. And she became we're anti-YouTube, as if they're singling her out. Her content is not.
Yeah.
But even the guy who I was watching the video, the guy who did, I mean, he was her videos were just so bizarre. And her views were so extreme.
Yeah, out there.
Way out there. They're people aren't watching your shit because some guy at YouTube is purposely ghosting your channel.
There's no
or
Big
something.
Brother there.
No.
There's just people are turned off by your content.
Exactly.
Right.
And the algorithm, I don't know how these but everyone always talks about how to crack the YouTube algorithm, how to crack the TikTok algorithm, and if your lights aren't bright enough, your video won't be shown. All this kind of crap, right? No one really knows.
There's big conspiracies about it. Yeah.
Well, she ends up going to YouTube headquarters and shooting 3 people.
What?
Now they lived, but she literally, this PETA.
Did she kill herself?
Yes. They found her dead in her car. You have a self-inflicted gunshot wound. Yeah.
People are out there, man.
He was found in his car. She was shot. I'm not sure where.
All right. Do you remember? This is a little off topic, but remember the other night we stopped at Sheetz?
Yes.
And I was like, hey, that guy that just walked in doesn't look right.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't know if we were going to make it.
He looked a little off.
Yeah, I didn't know if we were going to make
it.
it.
Was late.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
I think we need to depart.
I'm not sure if this chicken sandwich is worth my life.
No.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. You see certain people, and it sucks. It sucks, you know.
It sucks, yeah.
It does. It's not.
He just struck me wrong.
Yeah.
In the wrong kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Like
he was alone.
Yeah.
You know what? It's sad because we've had so many mass shootings in this country.
Yeah, the past 2 weeks.
Yeah, and these guys' faces get plastered on the news.
Right. Instead of the hero that
right.
goes in and
exactly. Instead of like
that guy should be at the White House. They should have a parade.
Yeah,
the guy that went in and took care of that shit.
Yes.
Instead, the perpetrators are the ones that get famous.
Yeah, and now they want gun control. You know,
right.
It's all politicized. Yeah. They use it. Hey, never waste an opportunity. That's the liberal. Never. If there's like gas prices, you don't. You know, these high gas prices. You know, that's an opportunity to push electric cars and their Green New Deal and shit. You know.
Yeah. It's stupid.
But anyway, I think we've seen enough of these guys' faces.
Yeah.
And they all just have first off, they're whacked out of their minds.
Yes.
And when you see a guy, didn't look quite clean.
Listen,
maybe a little like disheveled.
A little disheveled.
He was alone.
Kind of lots of gears turning.
Walking like the perimeter.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I'm there waiting, you know, you have your food because you smartly use the Sheets app to order ahead.
You got to get the points.
I'm a novice. I'm Mickey Mouse. I walk in and actually type it into the computer.
Yeah, you still use the touch screen.
Yeah, I'm a little.
Yeah, by the time I arrive, the food's ready.
Yeah, I'll have to. I definitely have to get up on the technology here.
But that's the thing. It's just like
you just never know.
You kind of have to be on alert.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, you know, I'm looking around. I'm like, okay, there's some drunk girls over here.
Yeah. First
remember,
off, those girls.
Yeah, one wasn't wearing pants.
Okay,
at all.
These girls,
she had underwear on.
These girls,
I was like, I'm standing.
What
on
do you
the
think?
other
They were
side.
like 16 or something.
I don't know. It was weird.
We could have been arrested for just being in there.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't right.
Like within 6 feet of them.
Yeah,
they were all wearing these hoodies.
Yes,
and you couldn't see their bottoms.
Well, the one was doing like a cheerleading thing with her friend.
She was wearing blue underwear.
Yeah.
Literally like
underwears.
Or, I mean, I don't know if it was a bikini bottom.
It doesn't matter.
Matter.
It was midnight.
Yeah.
Or like 1 in the morning or something.
She's not even wearing shorts or anything.
Why no pants?
And I don't understand this look these girls have where they're wearing either a long shirt or a hoodie and you can't see if they have bottoms.
I thought Sans pockets was weird. Now Sans pants.
Yeah. Now girls are just going, listen,
up.
These young kids, they
don't care.
They're getting all these BJs on the school bus. The girls aren't even wearing pants anymore. They're not even wearing pants.
Yeah, it's not right.
I didn't get BJs on the school, but there was there was none of that on my.
You can't get one of those on the Big Cheese.
No,
that's weird.
Oh,
you know how many
these kids these days.
Think about all the horrible things that go on a bus. People are spitting and throwing up and everything. Like, oh,
yeah. I never got any on a school bus.
No. That's a no.
The Big Cheese.
No. If it doesn't have a seatbelt in it, I'm not getting any in it.
First off, why don't school buses have seatbelts? I've always wondered that.
Do you know the lines on the bus?
Yeah.
Like under the window?
Yeah.
That's so authorities know where to cut the bus.
If their kids are stuck in it.
Because that's where the seat is. They know if they cut there,
that's how they can get in. The kid like right out.
Yes. That's why the bus has that line all the way down.
Wow.
So if it gets in a ditch or
whatever,
you have to get the jaws of life to get them out.
Hey, so
that's what it's for. Isn't that cool? Not cool, but it's interesting to know why.
Well, you know, from the time that we were riding school buses to now, they have all kind of gizmos and gadgets on them.
Yeah. Remember how hard the windows were to move?
Oh yeah,
those like tabs.
Yeah,
you had it only go down like an inch.
Yes, yeah.
You try to put your little head out
there.
Like
now, school buses have the stop signs.
Oh yeah.
Some have like a big bar,
a bar
that comes out.
Yeah, it's very.
They got flashing lights now.
Yeah. When it's like a UFO.
When we were kids, it was just it was good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah,
If
you
you
gotta
get
like
off-
you gotta like sign a waiver.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, good
ride
luck.
at your own risk.
Yeah, absolutely. Like,
Yeah, I mean,
like we had to look out for ourselves. There's
Yeah.
no crossing guards. or
no,
anything.
no.
No. If you make it, you make it.
Yeah, that's why we have the strongest will survive. You know, we're going away from Darwin. We're allowing very weak people to
To live.
survive.
Yeah.
and it's weakening our gene pool.
You know what's funny? I talk to John about this all the time.
Yeah,
So where I grew up it's kind of like, I went to Hopewell High School.
yeah, okay,
So Hopewell is the city of Aliquippa.
okay,
Like the mailing address is Aliquippa, right?
okay.
But it's kind of how it's like Hopewell, and then around it is Aliquippa, and then around that's more Hopewell
Okay.
in a way. If
Okay.
you think of like a sort like a target.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The outer is Hopewell, the middle is Aliquippa, and the middle again, the center is Hopewell.
That's interesting.
It's real weird, right? Okay, so just think about that, right?
Okay.
When I was in elementary school, and this is like, you know how you don't remember much from your youth.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You know, you
a
don't
lot,
remember tons, but there's
Yeah.
certain things that like stick out.
Oh,
You
sure.
remember certain people.
Yeah.
And I don't know about you, but you used to have to line up under your bus number before to leave school.
Yes.
So okay, oh,
Yes.
bus 10.
Yes.
And
Oh,
then
yeah.
everybody on bus 10 would line up.
Yeah. It'd be,
So
or it'd be like
and
like
then they would
chaos.
say, okay, bus 10 has arrived. Everybody from bus 10 go
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
get on the bus, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember always, this is all the time. Johnny's bus was bus 36.
Okay.
And the only reason I remember that is they'd always make these announcements. They'd be like, please excuse the students that ride bus 36. One of the windows was blown out. Or it got like, a stone thrown at it. Or
Yeah.
because he lived like through Aliquippa.
Okay.
And it was rough. Like it was rough sledding getting to school. And I was always like, man, I wonder if he's going to make it today. Like, you know what I mean? Like really bad stuff.
Yeah. Like so, bus 36.
Bus 36 had to go through some shit to get to school every day. And I for some reason it just sticks with me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you know what? Like buses are very unsafe.
No, they're very
And
unsafe.
who knows who's driving the bus?
Oh, I mean, the bus drivers.
They're blind in one eye.
Who knows?
They don't know what's going on.
Like, I just don't understand why they haven't evolved the buses to have like a coach bus. You have 2 seats.
Yeah.
And you have seat belts.
What's
Like,
the big deal?
I don't why we're still dealing with like the whole bench with no seat belts.
Yeah.
And I know, but
Our buses are the same as the Forrest Gump bus.
yeah, exactly.
He's sitting with Jenny.
I mean, all they've done is put exterior stuff, lights and the
Yeah.
and the stop
Oh,
sign.
it's
and,
all like, it looks like a Spencer's.
yeah. So the other day, hey, how did you get here? Because when I left earlier, they were literally putting the new road down over here.
I came.
Or did you come the back way?
I came through Bradford Woods.
Okay, yeah. So I was leaving to get a haircut, and I come down to the bottom.
Yeah,
of
let's
my
talk about
street here.
jets.
Oh, yes. So okay, so I got a haircut today, and I went to this new barber shop near me called Jets. Okay, and
No,
it's,
that's the one that's over near the Giant Eagle.
yes, and it is
Okay.
it's a one-off store.
Yeah.
It's not like a
It's
big
not a franchise.
No, not a franchise because it kind of looks like a franchise. Like
Yeah.
you think Jets, I don't know, but it's not. So I walk in,
Yeah.
say hi, my name's Mike.
And you have an appointment.
I'm here for a 1 p.m. appointment.
Yeah.
And he goes, okay, would you like a drink? We have Coke, Diet Coke, whiskey, beer. I said, what? Yeah,
Is that
we have
on the house?
yes. It's part of your haircut.
Really?
You get a drink. I said, yeah, we have Weigel whiskey and Maker's Mark. And we have all these. He opened a fridge. They had mini fridges. They had a mini fridge.
Must be nice.
Yeah. and he opened the mini fridge and there's like Coors Light. And I was like, listen,
Really?
just give me a Diet Coke. And he goes, just the Diet Coke. Like he kind of like was like, are
Disappointed.
you gonna be like a man about this? And I said, listen, it's
you have to drive here.
it's like 1
And
p.m.
then
Yeah.
it's a 10-minute haircut.
Yeah.
Then you drive away. I'm not
Yeah.
trying to drink.
I said, listen,
my haircut.
if I have some whiskey, I'm going to end up with like a mohawk. So let's just do a Diet
Yeah.
Coke. Next time, I'll schedule my haircut for later in the evening and
Yeah.
we'll have a little party.
Yeah.
So, and it is the typical barbershop experience.
Yeah.
She used
apron,
the apron,
the spinny chair.
the spinny chair. They do the straight razor. They put the hot towel.
Yeah.
It was the hot towel, like the straight razor on the neck.
They definitely clean you up on the cheeks.
Yes, you can kind of tell.
You can tell, yeah.
Yeah, and
you have like straight lines.
Yeah, and it was a woman. She was great.
Yeah,
very nice.
It's very Latino.
Huh?
It's very Latino.
Wow. Yes, yeah. I was telling Jason the other day in New York. You just can't get your hair cut anywhere.
No. There's neighborhoods.
There are neighborhoods.
Yeah.
And if you're in an African American neighborhood,
yeah,
you're gonna go into like barbers, like those movies with like Ice Cube or whatever.
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah. And then if you're in a Hispanic neighborhood, you're gonna get an ombre cut. And I did that once. I had a personal trainer in New York that was Hispanic.
I can't believe that.
And I said to him, I need a haircut. And he goes, well, why don't you go to my guy across the street from the gym?
That's not good.
Pedro or something. I said, great. So I walk in there and I realize, so I sit down and I get this real like faded, sharp lines, like, and I don't have like real thick hair. So I can't do a lot of that stuff. But on the beard, I guess I can.
Mm-hmm.
So today was, I think, a pretty classic American barbershop experience.
Were a lot of people in there?
Yeah, I mean, there was, each seat was filled, and there was someone, they had a pretty steady flow of people.
Wow.
Because, it's the guys. Listen, I used to go to a salon because my mom and sisters would go, and they give fine haircuts there, but they're doing women's hair there at salons. They're coloring, cutting, perms, or whatever.
Sure, yeah. I
mean, it's not worth the money for me to go to a salon to get a 10-minute. Now, mine's a little longer because of the beard, but if it's just the hair, it's not. It's a 10
What did they hit you with for that?
It was hair and beard, $40.
Yeah. Plus a tip?
Yeah, plus $10. So I spent $50, yeah.
It's a little pricey.
It is, but
You're the John Edwards of Wexford.
Yeah, but I wanted to give it a shot because it's close.
Yeah.
And I did not expect to be offered alcohol, which I think is a really kind of cool.
Yeah.
You can have a whiskey and.
Were people just like hanging out in there?
No, it was just whoever was. Yeah. So there were
How many chairs?
Three chairs and then
barbers.
3 barbers and then 2 of those shampoo sink things.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, they didn't use that for me. I don't know. I just washed my hair that morning, so I don't know if they even used those, but yeah. But it was a good experience.
Very interesting.
Yeah. But again, when I get my beard done,
a complicated cut like mine, I don't know if they can handle it.
I have to go to a barbershop. Yeah. I just can't walk into anywhere.
Yeah, of course.
Because I will never forget, I went into Philip Pelusi, and Philip Pelusi always has these it's like the Rick's Cabaret of hair places.
Okay.
It's got these kind of young, blonde, fresh out of Philip Pelusi school.
You might get a nipple in the eye.
You don't even know.
Yeah, I understand.
So I go in there and I would just walk in and say, I need a haircut. Yeah. All right. Well, Brittany is she's available. Oh God, Tiffany. Oh Jesus, right?
Cinnamon.
Oh boy. I'm on the main stage at the sports bar. So now I don't have my glasses on when I get a haircut, obviously.
So me neither.
So I can't really see.
So if my contacts are on and I'm wearing my glasses, worst thing you could do.
I can't see a damn thing.
Glasses, I don't know what it's looking like.
I have no idea. No. So when I get a haircut, when it's done, like today, it's like a big reveal because I haven't seen one aspect of that haircut. So I'm at Philip Pelusi. This is years ago, and I'm kind of looking. It's blurry, and I see her bopping around, and so she's doing the back, fading. It's summer, so I get real short, like in the back here.
Yeah, sure.
She's back there, and she's back there.
Yeah,
and she's back there.
How long does it take?
And I'm thinking, I don't know how to cut hair, and I'm not going to tell this girl how to do her job.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking this is taking too long. So I'm about to say something, and then she goes to the girl next to her. Can you help me with this?
No.
And I was like, oh my
shit.
God, I have no hair back there. I'm like, but it was fine. The girl next to her came over and fixed it, fixed it. You know what I mean? Just faded it up right. And I was like, I'm never coming back here. Or I'm going to figure out who's the most expensive, who's the senior.
Yeah.
And I'm going to try to,
Yeah, you want somebody with some experience.
Yes. I mean, hey, listen, you got to learn somewhere, but not on my head.
There's I think it was like a Seinfeld. They're like, you never want to go to the doctor or mechanic and be like, I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not good. That's a bad sign.
Yeah.
You want like, oh, we do these all the time.
Yeah, exactly.
We can handle that.
Like when I had my surgery, right?
Yeah.
When I was in New York City, and I had another opera singer friend who had my hernia surgery, right? Because he had the same problems, chronic acid reflux, and it kills our singing voice, right? He goes, I went to a doctor on the Upper East Side. Here's his number. So I go and visit with him, talk to him, and I asked him, how many of these surgeries do you do a year? It was around 3 or 4. I was like, okay. So I come back to Pittsburgh. I'm here to sing with the Pittsburgh Opera anyway.
Right.
I meet a surgeon here. How many of these do you do a year? He goes, well, I do 3 to 4 in a week.
Right.
You're the guy.
Yeah.
You're doing this all the time.
Routine.
He's doing this surgery every day.
Yeah.
Well,
eyes closed.
Yeah. And he said to me, I guarantee you a good surgery.
Yeah.
So,
right.
When you look at like
it's the peace of mind.
Yeah. So like when you look at like medicine from like a high school perspective, like the medicine, they're like the geeks, right? And the surgery guys, they're like the jocks. They got big egos. They don't care about medicine. They want to just chop bones up, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when I was talking to the surgeon and he was like, I guarantee you a good surgery.
Yeah.
I kind of want a little ego and cockiness in my surgeon.
Yeah.
Because like I don't want a guy who goes, well, let's hope for the best. I'm like, no, it's okay. You're not going to cut into me.
Yeah.
No, you want a guy who knows I'm the badass surgeon in the world.
What happened? I was supposed to get the LASIK.
Yes. That scares the shit out of me, by the way.
Me too. You know what they said? You have to watch this video.
Yeah.
I was in like the last phase of it.
Yeah.
I'm watching this video. And then at the end, you have to like sign a form. They're like, it's irreversible. So if something happens in your eye,
it's done.
I was like, man, I only got 2 eyes.
Yeah, no. And you can't like get like a new one. It's not like a liver.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's not like, well,
or like a kidney where you can live without one.
We chopped your little earlobe off there. I'd be like,
okay.
I can live with it.
Yeah.
But I'm fixed.
Yeah.
No. The eyes?
No.
I was like, I'm going to opt out.
So
I opted out.
As an opera singer, I obviously can't wear my glasses on stage. And I suffer. I hate contacts. I have astigmatism, and contact. I have to get like the soft ones.
Yeah, I wear soft. Yeah.
My eyes aren't perfectly round or whatever, or spherical, and they really bother me. And I was, if you just keep wearing them, they won't bother you as much. But I really hate them. I just glasses to me. I've been wearing them since like the 4th grade.
Yeah,
I'm just used to it.
Comfortable. And
I thought, well, Mike, if you're going to be a professional opera singer and on stage all the time, these contacts and shit, it's a pain in the butt. Just go get the LASIK. And they say you have to wait until your prescription stops changing.
Well, yeah.
So every year or whatever, 2 years, I would always have a little change.
A step, yeah.
But then these past few years, it's been steady.
Yeah.
But man, I have friends, whether they're opera singers or not, who have had successful.
Yeah.
And
99% of them are successful.
But I don't want to risk it.
I don't want to risk it.
I don't want to risk it.
I don't want. They're like, well, you might have night driving might be an issue. Well, I drive a lot.
Yeah.
I don't want night driving to be an issue.
No. And you know
what I'll do? I'll pay the $150 a year and get my contacts.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah, and like I had a friend who, like me, I can't see far.
Right.
He got the LASIK, but now he needs reading glasses.
Oh.
So it fixed his
far,
but
he
now he needs reading
glasses.
Can't
read a book.
Yeah.
Right.
And it's like, well, okay. Well, now you still
need glasses.
Now you still need to have glasses around.
It's no good.
Yeah, I'm not into it. I'm not into it at all.
It freaks me out.
Yeah. When it comes to your eyes, that's just.
I don't like something in my.
No.
It's like the dentist. I don't like people's hands in
my
mouth.
I hate the dentist.
Freaks me out.
I hate the dentist.
And then the eyes. I'm like, cutting the eye.
Yeah, no.
No thanks.
No.
I'm good on that.
So I had a friend from high school. She had a boyfriend, who was in the military, and I believe they were engaged, like the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And the military paid for his eye corrective surgery.
Okay.
Now I'm not an expert, maybe you know, but apparently there's 2 different kinds. There's the kind where they like laser cut your eye to change how the light goes in.
Okay.
And then there's actually a surgery where they like insert like a permanent contact.
Oh, really? I don't know about that.
Yeah. Well, he got that one.
Oh.
They put it in wrong,
Oh.
and then he became permanently blind.
Oh, that's not ideal.
And then they ended up breaking up for. I mean, I don't know the whole story.
We couldn't see her.
But yeah. But like, you're in the military. The U.S. government has paid for your eyes to be corrected, so you don't have to worry about glasses.
Listen,
while you're fighting.
I'm
the
not a big
Iraqis.
fan of government operations.
No, look how the government handled this.
Yeah.
The doctor put it in wrong, and now he's blind.
We write checks to Ukraine, but we don't have baby formula here.
Exactly. That's bullshit.
We want to talk about priorities?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That is BS.
Yeah.
America first.
People are
American babies first.
People are working 3 days a week just to pay to get to work.
Listen.
Because the fuel's so much.
Gas is
out of control.
Out of control. And it could be easily fixed, and they won't do it.
This idiot's on Kimmel 2 nights ago or something.
Yeah.
Not getting it, but barely making it.
Yeah, forget
Doesn't get jokes.
No.
Kimmel's not funny in the first place.
Mm-mm. No, he's an idiot. Listen, I don't, the issue is there's a minority of people who like, the Oprahs and the Jimmy Kimmels and that'll hoist him up.
Yeah, right.
Right.
They're keeping him appalled.
But at the end of the day, like The View and stuff, but at the end of the day, they don't,
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. It doesn't matter if Jimmy Kimmel has him on smiling. Dude, Kona is just...
She's a ham, man.
She just loves people. You see her at the dog park. It's just like, how much love can I get in a 45-minute to hour dog park session? Dude, look at her. She's so funny.
Oh, yeah.
She's hysterical.
That's right. She knows. What a character.
Yeah, so I was leaving for my haircut, and...
That's something you could just take her and leave her in her car for a couple minutes. Roll the window down.
What, for a haircut?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to go grocery shopping after.
Oh, I see. Because it's next door. Yeah.
But it was like real dark and the trees were moving.
That storm last night was wicked.
Yes. So I decided to just go home. I don't think it stormed, but I'm like, listen, all I know, my luck, I'll walk into Giant Eagle, get all my shopping, and then walk out in like a rainstorm.
Yeah, a hurricane.
Exactly. And so
you have to be parked over there.
Exactly. But last night we were at Willie's.
She's like a person.
Oh, she is a person. Yeah, she's a little person. Yeah. Last night I'm at Willie's, and everyone was talking about these power outages, and it was real ominous. And my grandma calls me. Yeah. She goes, Michael, she's 94. There's a tornado warning. Like, is there any damage to your home? I'm like, I'm at a bar. Oh, be careful getting home. Grandmas.
Right.
And while I was driving home, I don't know about you, but there was huge lightning.
You sent me a picture of an accident or something.
Okay, well that was
the other night.
That was Tuesday, I think.
Oh.
Tuesday, I'm driving home after Red Robin.
Yeah.
Who now have pizza. So we had two very different experiences with Red Robin bartenders.
Yeah.
One was very negative towards the pizza.
Yes.
And the other was extremely excited.
She was negative towards milkshakes.
Yes.
I was like, you're known for milkshakes. Like, if you apply to work here, you should expect to make a lot of milkshakes.
She was like, everyone says go be a bartender to be so fun. She goes, all I do is like make milkshakes.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, this is a Red Robin.
Yeah.
2 doors down is a bar, Sensi's. Go be a bartender there if you want to like
Would you
make
expect
drinks.
to make like omelets?
Yeah, like
what's going on?
You're working at a bar, but
I wanted to make her mad and like order a milkshake just to order one.
Yeah.
And I was like,
oh boy.
I was like, she's gonna put something in it. It's like not good.
Yeah, so we were there last week or whatever, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it was like 2 weeks
and
ago.
There's this sign that says now going to be serving Donato's pizza.
And no more chili.
And no, okay.
But adding pizza.
Yeah. I don't understand how adding pizza negates having chili. Like, I just don't get it. But you know what? I'm not sitting in the big office at Red Robin headquarters. So someone had to make. Can you imagine that decision?
Yeah.
Their whole menu, 25,000 burgers, milkshakes, and someone goes, you know what, guys? If we really want pizza, the chili's gonna have to go. Yeah. And they have a chili cheeseburger, and we said, well,
I said, you sure?
What about the chili cheeseburger?
Because we haven't updated the menu yet.
Yeah, and I was like, how about if you still have the chili cheeseburger, I'll have the chili cheeseburger, hold the cheeseburger,
and
put the chili in a little bowl.
Yeah, right.
But no, they're nixing the chili cheeseburger as well. That's such a weird.
The best chili's at hot dog shop.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I haven't been there. The chili dog. I love a chili dog.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that is some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So we're there a couple weeks ago, and I was like, what's with this Donato's pizza
We were
thing?
there the day before it went live.
Yes. She said they had ripped out the whole kitchen.
Yeah, putting ovens in.
Pizza ovens, the whole thing. They're getting rid of chili. And she was very like, because again, my reaction to this is for us in Pittsburgh, Red Robin's a burger joint. And she was talking about how like, oh, it's from the South and all like the Southern ones have Donato's pizza and it's like real successful. And I'm like, well, we don't know what Donato's pizza is. It's not like it's Domino's or something. And so I was like, this is really bizarre. Like, why is a burger joint including pizza now?
Yeah. But I would never order it there anyway.
No. I mean, I can't eat pizza, but let's say I could eat pizza. I don't know where I'd get it from, to be honest, because I haven't had it in so long. I don't even know what a good pizza place is.
Of course.
I mean, Sensi's is right here. I'm sure they have decent pizza.
Yeah. It's okay.
You know. And so I'm thinking this is weird. This is going to bomb, you know. But again, what do I know, right?
Yeah.
So now we go this Tuesday. We have another bartender.
Yeah.
And we ask, because that was our plan, to have an awesome burger and ask, how's the pizza going? Oh, it's fantastic.
It's unbelievable.
She's like,
we can't sell enough.
It's
of it.
gangbusters.
Yeah.
And she's
really?
and we mentioned about the other bartender, and
it's from the South.
Everything that this bartender said was
wrong.
obviously wrong.
Was wrong.
This girl not only had a OSU tattoo, that's her dream school, by the way. Yeah. She's from Columbus, where Donato's is from, which is not the South.
Yeah, I said, wait, that's not the South.
No, not the South at all.
And she goes, actually, the headquarters is Colorado Springs.
Yes. And like
that's definitely not the
South. And Donato's is huge, okay, in that region or whatever.
What?
And that she was so happy that they were getting like her favorite like pizza place in, and that they're selling a bunch of it. That it's like a big thing.
Yeah.
But I said, what about the chili? Yeah. What's with the chili? Who can I write a letter to?
Yeah.
I don't understand how pizza ovens negate one section for a pot full of chili.
Yeah. Is there a Mr. Red Robin?
Yeah. We got
a letter.
What if they have chili on the pizza?
Yeah.
Bring me a chili pizza without the pizza.
Right.
I want chili.
Chili's good.
Yeah. Though I have to tell you, I would rather just get more of the fries.
Oh, the fries are so good.
So like
there.
I don't.
Oh my God.
Even though I like to get their chili, or at least I used to. It's nice to save room for their fries because, I mean, their fries, dude.
We meet very interesting bartenders around here.
Yes, we do.
The one at the Longhorn is like a wrestling fan.
Yes, we need to see her tomorrow.
Remember
see her tomorrow.
Remember she was like, oh, I don't complain that my boyfriend likes wrestling because there's big sweaty men.
Yeah, in like tidy,
and
like Speedos.
No. I was like, just bring my baked potato.
Yeah.
There's no need to talk about that.
Yeah, she's a character.
Yeah.
We should go tomorrow for a dinner.
Yeah, we need to get her on the podcast.
Yeah, we should.
We have a wrestling
She seems
podcast.
like a real...
I'm going to say, give me a WrestleMania history.
Yes.
From 1 to whatever, 50, whatever it's on.
She seems like a real character.
Yeah,
like a real character.
Yeah, I bet there's all kinds of stories with that one.
Yeah. So my friend Liz was supposed to be on the show this past week. Okay. This Tuesday, actually, when we went to Red Robin.
Yeah, she threw a screwball into the whole situation.
You know,
what is going on here?
Kona, come on.
Go ahead.
Kona, what are you doing?
She wants to see you.
Oh, she's coming over to me now. Hey, little lady, you okay? Yeah, you're fine. Anyway, so Liz can't do the Thursday or Friday night show. She's off Tuesdays or Wednesdays or something.
Okay.
So
we were going to make a special accommodation.
So we were going to do a special show with my friend Liz, who has wanted to be on the show for a long time.
Okay.
And she's also a bartender. And this is a theme. We have a bartender theme going. And she has a great story about how, you know, she's met Howard Stern because Howard Stern's wife is from Fox Chapel.
Right.
And she was a bartender at a restaurant right outside of Fox Chapel, and they came in, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
And so Tuesday during the day, she texts me, my car broke down, waiting for AAA. And I thought, well, I guess that means, you know,
no podcast.
There's no show tonight. She said it took an hour and a half for AAA to even get there, to get a tow truck there. Are you okay, Cone? Come here.
Yeah, she's all right. She
just wants attention.
Yeah.
And then she said the cops tried to arrest her.
Well,
for whatever reason. So, hopefully one day...
I've met Liz.
Hopefully...
It could be a lot of things.
A number of things. Kona is up on my lap now. She's trying to get on the show. Say something, Cone.
She was licking the mic earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's a character.
Those on Instagram Live are checking out Kona right now.
Yeah.
So, Kona's making her first visual appearance on the show.
Oh, yeah. She's a real dog.
Yeah, she's a real dog, not made up. So, hopefully Liz will get on the show.
Well, yeah.
And I want to hear all about her. And I texted her today, and she still doesn't know what's wrong with her car. Like, there's not a final thing.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, maybe I could go get her, but I'm like, you know what? There's other shows coming down the pike. Like,
Might not be a bad idea.
I think I'm gonna have to go get her. I was thinking about it, but I thought, you know what? Let her deal with her car and AAA.
She'll mix the drinks.
Yes.
She'll get loose on the podcast.
Yes. She is a bartender.
She's a very interesting person.
She's very interesting.
Full of stories.
Yes. I'm sure her stories, we could hours of content.
Oh, yeah.
Hours of content.
Yeah. We could have parts 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look at Kona here, just sitting here. Like so hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
I'm liking making some watch content. I'm glad that we're doing that.
Listen, the curtain looks good.
Yes.
In the back, like I was watching that opening.
Yeah, that was like
I like it.
That was a video that I've been wanting to make, but it was kind of more like a test video.
Well,
like
let's do a show.
Yeah. Well,
so
like we should do one where we show some watches, talk about them. Chris wants to do some.
Yeah.
He bought some real cheap, like those pin time watches.
Yeah, for fun, just to
like $4 buy a watch just to see like, okay, Kona,
what's in it?
Hold on, guys. Kona, you can't be up there.
Maybe she has to go outside.
Yeah, but okay, Kona, down. All right. Actually, you know what? I don't even know. Would I pause the show? It doesn't matter. She can hold it for now.
Yeah, she's all right.
But yeah, he bought some like cheapo. That's why I bought those $35 pin times.
Yeah,
I wanted to see
what the story
what
is.
a $35 watch was like.
Right.
But then you have a watch like a Timex, which could be $35, or a Casio. That's a legitimate timepiece.
Right.
Just made.
Yeah.
You know, but those pin times are, I mean, they're junk. Let's just be clear.
The Weekender's kind of cool.
Yeah. It's a very simple classic piece.
Yeah.
Yeah,
nice
very
watch.
simple, very classic.
Now, I'm all about this new diver.
Yes.
Now, I'm on this diver kick. And now I'm thinking, if this is going to be a limited run, let me get this. I can always get a Moonwatch.
The Speedmaster will never
be gone.
Be not made.
Right.
It's too classic of a watch.
Yeah.
It would be like Rolex.
And I kind of want a rubber strap.
Yeah, you know, I got to tell you, when it comes to those dive watches, like when I bought that Tissot C-Star, I mean, it has like that synthetic strap. Like you can get a regular bracelet, metal bracelet.
Yeah.
But that blue synthetic strap was unique. You know, you can get that same case on a bracelet, and I was like, no, the blue synthetic strap looks much cooler. Getting like a rubber strap, you know, something other than like leather or like metal.
That's the thing. It's just if you get sweaty or you're outside or whatever you're doing, you wash your hands, you get wet.
Yeah.
Who cares? It just dries.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah.
It's kind of nice. That's something versatile like that.
Yeah, I mean, my Shinola leather strap got destroyed. My Hamilton leather strap, because I wore those watches in New York like all the time.
Yeah,
so I'm walking 30 blocks.
Yeah.
And Kelsey's calling me. She's calling me via the I wonder if I can answer it.
We can't put her on the air.
Hey, we're doing a podcast. He's right there.
Oh my God. Oh no.
I can't put that on the show.
The what?
I don't know. Something about a butthole. This is a family show.
Come on.
This is a family show.
All
Kelsey, we are recording a show. I'll talk to you later.
Bye, Kelsey.
Bye. All right, so we were just interrupted by our friend Kelsey, who's out of North Carolina, and it set off a technical difficulty, so now we are back. Jason, just do a check 1 2 for me.
Check 1 2.
Yeah.
We back in business?
We are back in business. Yeah, Kelsey loves to do the video chat. Loves to...
Yeah.
Usually while she was straightening her hair.
She's usually naked, though.
She's probably naked, straightening her hair.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing.
Yeah.
That both Jason and I get to experience.
Yeah. I blocked her.
Yeah.
Got annoying. I was like, I've seen your vagina a lot.
Yeah.
It's getting old. Yeah.
All right, well, guys, I think we're going to wrap it up for tonight.
On that note.
Yeah. Guys, thank you so much for listening to TMPS, and we'll see you next time.